Thank you for staying with us on TVC News this barely 3 weeks after the conflict that happened at Owode Oniri Motor Spare Part Market here in Lagos State. Families of victims are appealing to the federal government to intervene in the matter. Well, news reports that the violent clash between traders and suspected land grabbers left 7 people dead, while a police officer was critically injured. Also, the prime suspect, Abiodun Ariori, the CEO of Prosperous Ariori Golden Venture Limited, was declared wanted by the Lagos police after preliminary investigations. At a news conference here in Lagos State, the Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights is asking the National Assembly to consider the emotional trauma of victims' families and ensure that justice is served. And the President Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights, Alex Omoteishe, joins me for more on this development. I'm hoping I got that name right. It's good to have you join us at this time. We understand that this case is still in court. So just to give us a background as to what really led to the clash. It's really sad that a lot of persons lost their lives in this incident. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, the issue is that the traders were moved from Jankara Market by the then governor of Lagos State, Alhaji Lateef Jakonde, sometime in 1979. So they were moved to that site. Yeah, the issue of land ownership, they were not aware. Only until March, when an individual came in to demolish the market around on the 6th of March. And when, after the demolition, I think the market went to court. And the court ruled that status quo should remain. Thereafter, sometime in June, this element came with a task force, LABSCA. Further demolition took place. And then people were arrested. It took the intervention of the lawyer, Mr. Femi Falana, SAN, to get the release of the traders that were arrested. But the major issue on ground now is that 6 innocent citizens were sent to early grave, courtesy Ariori and his policemen, on the 27th of August, 2025. The advocacy now is cry for justice for the people that were killed untimely on the 27th of August.
And it's so sad people lost their lives in this incident, but of course, you know, it's not something you can't bring them back. What level of compensation are you really looking into?
Number one, the number one compensation is to ensure that the perpetrator of this act did not go unpunished. One, the land grabber must not go unpunished. The 4 policemen that was hired or deployed to the sites illegally, according to the Lagos State Police Commander, they were not from Lagos.
Okay.
The 4 policemen must be tried side by side with Ariori to answer, because the family, some of these people were breadwinners of their family. The only crime they committed is to have left home to their office on that very day without any riots, without any protests. They were being shot at and they died.
Okay, so talk to us about the level of engagement with the state government on this matter.
The Lagos State government has been acting very funny on this matter. From on the 11th of March, a series of letters have been written to the governor. Protest march was taken to the assembly and were well received by the assembly representatives on the 27th of March. Till today, till the day this massacre took place, no any intervention. And had it been the Lagos State government as deemed it fit to intervene on time, I'm very sure we will have prevented this disaster from happening.
And we could say that this matter is a civil one and it's in court at the moment. Why are you here? Isn't it something that you think that the court can actually handle?
It has gone beyond the issue in court. The issue in court is the issue of a land dispute between the Olowu and Agbajowo market and the Kosofe local government and thereabout.
Okay.
The present issue on ground now has become issue of murder. The issue of murder is not in court. As at now, nobody has been tried. since on the 27th, nobody has been, the police claimed that the land grabber has been declared wanted.
Okay.
And some team of lawyers who claim to be Ariori legal team made a pronouncement through a press statement that the police did not declare Ariori wanted because if they want him, they can easily invite him and he will show up. So we don't know who is deceiving who. And that's why we're saying justice for this Owodesis is not negotiable, it's sacrosanct. I will go any length. We have written to the president on this.
I saw that you also called on the National
Assembly. And we want to say it openly here that we lost confidence in the Ministry of Justice in Lagos, that if this matter is going to be tried in Lagos High Court by the Ministry of Justice, the deceased can never get judgment. They can never get justice. You
mentioned that some of these victims were breadwinners in their families. Talk to us about, how they are faring, the families of these victims at the moment, how they are coping with this incident.
Well, it is not, if somebody have sick for some time, the family will have understand that, well, it is nature. But this is people who are hale and healthy until that very day that they went out and they were unable to come back. It's a big shock. A boy lost, the father died, one of the victims. The father died due to the shock of the news of the death of his son. A woman, the brother was at our press conference on Wednesday, that when they told the mother, initially they lied to the mother that the boy has traveled to Libya or Liberia, what did they call it? But when the news was eventually broken to the woman, the mother, as we're checking, is in a severe stroke.
We hope that the families of
and there's one of them that the brother claimed has two wives, Sheyi Adeboye. He has two wives. The second wife just put to bed.
That's a lot of hands to feed anyways. We hope the families get justice. Amen. Thank you for joining us at this time. President Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights, Alex Omotenyishi. Thank you for joining us on TVC News this hour.